YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on the Analysis Playground on YouTube exclusively forever. It's a forever thing with me and YouTube. But other than that, let's talk about how the Washington Wizards pulled off an upset against the Atlanta Hawks and they won it 132 to 113. The Wizards are now 2-15 and 1-6 at home. The Atlanta Hawks is 11-8 now and 8-4 on the road. Washington blew them out in that first quarter and never looked back. They won the first quarter 45 to 23. The second quarter was tied 32 to 32. So Atlanta didn't make no ground on chipping at the lead. And then they go to the third quarter. They lose that one. The Hawks did 34 to 23. But they did win the fourth quarter 35 to 21. But it didn't matter because the game was out of reach. I won't go through this one quick because it was a blowout game and it really wasn't close from the start of the game to the finish. Jalen Johnson, 30 minutes. He only had 7 points. He went 3 of 12 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He still did get 7 rebounds and 7 assists, but he did have 5 turnovers. He did also get 1 steal and 2 blocks, 2 offensive rebounds, but he had 3 personal fouls and was a minus 20 and plus minus. The jump shot really wasn't going for him, and they was able to time, what he was trying to do real well. The Wizards did, and make things more difficult and make things more harder for him to get his shots off the way he wanted to. And if Jalen Johnson doesn't have a great game, it's a good chance you're going to beat the Atlanta Hawks. And tonight they did. Zachary Ricochet, 30 minutes. He has 17 points. He was 6 of 12 from the field, had some open threes, and he knocked them down. He went 4 of 9 from 3 and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 5 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 steals, and 3 blocks, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 11 and plus minus. That's what you want him to be. You want him to be a guy that can be 3 and D, knock down some threes, get out in transition, make some layups and some dunks, and play defense at a high level. He was able to do that in this one, so you're happy with the result. Porzingis only played 22 minutes, but he finished with 22 points. He was 7 of 13 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, and 6 of 7 from the free throw line. He stayed in that paint and was able to get a lot of dunks and layups, and then he was actually able to hit a couple threes in this one too. But he also had 8 rebounds and assists, no turnovers, but he did have 5 personal fouls, but he didn't foul out, and 2 offensive rebounds. He was a minus 4 and plus minus. Nickeil Alexander-Walker ended up having 8 points. He had 32 minutes played. He went 3 of 9 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 personal foul. He was a minus 20 and plus minus. So you're not going to really be happy about this one because you needed somebody to really have a big game. And Jalen Johnson didn't do it. Nickeil didn't do it. And they usually do. So they go to Dyson Daniels. He only was able to contribute 11 points, which wasn't enough in this one. 32 minutes, 5 of 11 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line. He took some layups. He took some open shots, so you ain't going to be mad about his shot selection. But he did also have 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 turnovers. He also had 4 offensive rebounds and 1 personal foul. That was really good. And a minus 23 and plus minus. Kongwu was the best off the bench because he played 20 minutes, which was the most. He finished with 20 points. He had some spot up threes that he was draining. He missed a couple, but he made half, so you're happy with that. He also was still able to finish around the rim, going 8 of 14 from the field today, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a minus 22 and plus minus for him. He's just a perfect role player. He's always where you need him to be, and he's good at making the shot once he get the ball, and he doesn't hesitate. Onyeka is really good for the Hawks, and he's been great for them all season and his whole career with them so far. Topping 7 minutes, 2 points, 1 or 2 from the field. That's all that he did because he only played 7 minutes. It was a plus 7 and plus minus. Mohamed Gay played 18 minutes. He had 7 points. He went 3 of 6 from the field, missed his only 3, and went 1 to 2 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 turnover. 3 offensive rebounds and 0 personal fouls, and was a plus 1 and plus minus. Newell played 7 minutes. He didn't score a basket because he missed his only shot, which was a three. 1 rebound, 2 assists, and a +7 and plus minus for him. Luke Kennard, 15 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, a -3 and plus minus. Just a good game from him. He gave them the 3-point shooting, gave them the spacing, gave them the ball handling and the playmaking, and that's what he brings to the table, even though he did have those 2 turnovers. Keaton Wallace, 14 minutes, 0-1 from the field. It was a 3 that he missed. 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, a +4 and plus minus for him. It sucks that he didn't score a point, but he also did help with the passing every once in a while in this game. And then Krejci, 14 minutes, he got in double figures with 10 points because he went 2 of 4 from 3 and 4 of 7 from the field. He's been really good for them lately, and you have to be happy with his play if you're a Hawks fan or you're just a fan of the game of basketball. 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, a -11 and plus minus. 43 of 95, 45% from the field, 15 of 43, 35% from 3, 12 of 16, 75% from the free throw line, 44 rebounds, 33 assists, 18 turnovers, 4 steals, 6 blocks, and 19 personal fouls for the Hawks. And then the Washington Wizards, the team that people probably thought would lose this game before it started, but it didn't play out that way. That's why he played the game, and it worked for them because they got their second win of the season. Chris Middleton did get 10 points in 31 minutes. He went 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Had a double-double because he had 12 assists. They did a good job of pushing the pace and pushing the tempo, and they got a lot of quick and easy shots because of that. 7 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block for Middleton. He also had 2 offensive rebounds and 4 personal fouls and finished as a +34, which was the highest on the team. Corey Kispert, 24 minutes, 19 points. He was 6 of 11 from the field, got some easy shots around the rim, but he also went 4 of 8 from 3 and 3 of 5 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, and a block. Really had a complete all-around game, and it was much needed if they was going to get this win. +23 and plus minus. Alexandre Sarr ended up helping with his ability to cut to the basket and finish quickly because he's so long and so strong and so quick as a center. 38 minutes for him. That was actually the most on the team. He had 27 points. He had 11 of 15 shooting and 1 of 2 from 3 and 4 of 8 from the free throw line. He finished with a double-double because he got 11 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 3 offensive rebounds, and 2 personal fouls, and a +30 and plus minus. He's starting to look better and better and more confident in his handle, more confident in his shots. And that's what you want to see about a guy that's putting in the work like Sarr has. And we'll see if he can be a 20 and 10 guy in the future, or at least a double-double guy that can get blocks like he's showing now in his sophomore season. CJ McCollum, 37 minutes, 46 points, 17 of 25 from the field, 10 of 13 from 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 personal foul. He was a +19 and plus minus. He had his jump shot really going tonight. No matter if somebody was near him, if he was open, he wasn't missing really anything, and that's why he scored a lot of points. But he's not just a jump shooter. He also got to the basket too, or close to it, and was able to hit some shots that way too. So this was his night. This was his game, and him and Middleton was a big reason why they was able to close out the Hawks, even though their defense hasn't been known as that good. Their best defense was not missing that many shots as a team and riding C.J. McCollum as much as they could because he was just that efficient today. Bilal Coulibaly, 34 minutes, 9 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 1 block, 5 personal fouls, a +29 and plus minus. He was the only starter to not get in double figures. He's been a little disappointed in this season, but he still hasn't been terrible or bad. He just hasn't been taking another leap to be a better player on both ends of the court. He just been okay. And we'll see how his season goes as it continues. Justin Champagnie, 17 minutes, 4 points, 2 or 3 from the field, or 1 from 3. 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, a -7 and plus minus. Tristan ended up playing 10 minutes, had 7 points. He went 3 or 4 from the field, 1 or 2 from 3. He also had 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 personal fouls, and was a -11 and plus minus. Cammy Whitmore had played 10 minutes, only went 0-1 from 3, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 personal foul, a +1 and plus minus for him. Wasn't a bad game, but he didn't do too much because he didn't play a lot of minutes. Sharif Cooper, 3 minutes. He didn't do anything at all but get a personal foul and was a -5 and plus minus. Malachi Brannon played 9 minutes. He was 0-3 from the field, 0-2 from 3. But he also did have 2 assists, 1 turnover, and a steal, 1 personal foul, and was a -12 and plus minus. Jameer Watkins, 3 minutes, 0-1 from the field, -5 and plus minus for him. Carlton Bub Carrington, 22 minutes. He was the only guy to get in double figures in any statistical category off the bench with 10 points. He also was 4 or 6 from the field, 2 or 3 from the 3-point line. He had 6 assists, but it came with a cost because he had 3 turnovers. He had 1 personal foul and a +4 and plus minus. And Will Riley, 3 minutes, 0-1 from the field, -5 and plus minus for him. Anthony Gill and AJ Johnson did not play. Coach's decision. And then as a team, they shot 48 of 84. That's 57% from the field. That's crazy. 19 of 38, 50% from 3. That's also crazy. But then they came back to earth at the free throw line. They shot 10 more free throws than the Hawks. They went 17 to 26, but they only shot 65%. Other than that, they did get out rebounded because they only had 36 compared to the 44 that the Hawks had. They had 30 assists, which was 3 less than the Hawks. 12 turnovers, that was actually 6 less than the Hawks, which is a good thing. They didn't turn the ball over as much. But they also had 13 steals, which is basically 9 more than the Hawks, which was great. 8 blocks, they had 2 more than the Hawks. And they also committed 19 personal fouls. That was a tie with the Hawks, but it didn't matter because they shot more and they was blowing them out anyway, and they just needed to get the game over because they completely outplayed the Hawks all game. It didn't even seem like it was a competitive game because it really wasn't. If you watched it, the Wizards did whatever they wanted, however they wanted to do it, and it ended up working out for them in this particular one. They haven't won much. They haven't really had too much success this year, but it shows you, like I said before, you never know what's going to happen when you play these games. And this was a game where the Hawks should have won it. They should have found out a way to make a run. They should have found a way to get back in it, but it never, ever happened and never, ever was competitive. And that's something that I wouldn't have thought would have happened, but it actually did. And that's the reality of how the games can be and how matchups can be and how playing against any team can be. And like I said, if you don't bring your A game, this can happen anytime. Just have to have respect for your opponent, and you still have to be prepared for the worst. And the Hawks, they didn't perform the way they needed to, so they got the L. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation video just like this about various NBA only topics. I also do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft covers too. And I also do have over 4,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can watch right now, and it's all for free. Plus, I also try to upload videos every single day throughout the day to give y'all something to look forward to and something to watch when it comes to basketball and NBA content. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Thanks for appreciating the content for what it is and continuing to come back. And thank y'all for enjoying and loving me as a content creator. And I love y'all because I make these videos for y'all and because it makes me happy. And it's good to be appreciated. It's good to be loved with the content that I make. And I feel like that's the purpose of me putting it out. And it's glad to have people that really love it. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis. Gone for now.